This is our weather project for Atlanta, Georgia in November 9th of 2015. Starting with temperatures, from the northwest, temperatures are ranging from the low 30s to high 40s. Moving down towards California, temperatures are a little bit higher in the high 40s to low 60s, but moving more midwest, temperatures get a bit more chilly in the mid-20s and upper 30s, and as you can see some snow in that area in the Colorado region. Moving northeast, temperatures are a little higher in the upper 30s and 40s, and as you go further down the southeast coast, temperatures get a little bit warmer in the high 40s to 60s, and the outlier Florida is in the 70s to low 80s. Moving on, there is a warm front coming from the southeast that is moving northwest. From the northwest, there's a stationary front up there in the Montana, Idaho area, so the weather there should remain quite steady. And the warm fronts from the southeast should bring some warm weather to the Georgia area and the Carolinas. And as for the pressure system, starting from Texas and further east, there is mostly high pressure and just low pressure near Florida and the Gulf. And there's also a mixture of low pressure and high pressure in the Midwest and further on towards California. As for precipitation, in the northeast and the southwest, there's about a quarter to 1 inch of rain that will move further west in the next few days with the movement of the fronts. And as for the humidity across the country, there are low dew points for most of the country, very dry air except in California and the southeast, where there is a modest to a high dew point, which can get a little bit uncomfortable, especially in the Florida region. In Atlanta is much warmer compared to other states across the country, especially with the precipitation. The temp in Atlanta is in the high 70s and 80s, while the center of the country is a lot cooler with temps in the 30s. Fronts. A front is the boundary between two air masses with different temperatures and densities. There are 4 different types of fronts, which are cold front, warm fronts, stationary fronts, and included fronts. As for Atlanta, there is a warm front coming, so expect to see warmer temperatures for the next few days. Pressure system. A pressure system is a place in the Earth's atmosphere where air pressure is unusually high or low. If there is a circle, it's a pressure system, and when it is increasing towards the center, it is a high pressure system, and when it's decreasing towards the center, it is low. Precipitation in Atlanta. Currently about 1 inch of rain with the wind direction and warm front. There will probably be less precipitation, but still some showering. For dew points in Atlanta, the bright green means a comfortable dew point. Currently, there are comfortable dew points, meaning there is a relative moisture in the air. The dew point will remain constant throughout the next 2 days. But with the coming warm front, it might become a little more uncomfortable
and feel hotter.